NBC News presents Viet Cong Terror. Now, here is NBC News correspondent Frank McGee.
The new communist campaign in Vietnam continues. It all amounts to the most ambitious series of communist attacks yet mounted, spreading violence into at least 10 provincial capitals, plus American air bases and civilian installations stretching the entire length of the country. None had greater psychological impact than the assault on the American embassy in Saigon.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
From the canyons of the mind we wander on and stumble blindly through the often tangled maze of starless nights and sunless days, while asking for some kind of clue or road to lead us to the truth, but who will answer? On a strange and distant hill, a young man's lying very still. His arms will never hold his child, because a bullet running wild has struck him down. And now we cry, dear God, oh why, but who will answer? High upon a lonely ledge, a figure teeters near the edge, and jeering crowds collect below to egg him on with go, man, go. But who will ask what led him to his private day of doom, and who will answer? If the soul is darkened by a fear it cannot name, if the mind is baffled when the rules don't fit the game, who will answer? Who will answer? Who will answer? Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
Through 3/4 of play, they permitted the Raiders only 7 pass completions. Cornerback Herb Adderley intimidated Oakland's receivers with his savage tackling. And in the 3rd quarter, he drove down the last firm nail in the Raider coffin when he intercepted a pass and raced 60 yards to the Packers' final touchdown. Adderley's interception was the result of his ability to anticipate LaMonica's delivery, and his touchdown was the result of a shattering block thrown by number 77, Ron Kostelnik. Adderley's score, coupled with Don Chandler's 4th field goal, gave the Packers a 33-7 lead. Oakland's Bill Miller pulled in the final touchdown of the day, but all it did was make the game closer on the records than it had been on the field. The game and the world title belong to the Packers of Green Bay.
Last year, the Opel Cadet commercial showed our Opel in a tug of war with an elephant. We lost. This year, the new Opel Cadet Sport Coupe with up to 102 horsepower demanded and got a rematch. We lost again. Then it occurred to us that nobody else had the confidence to even pit themselves against an elephant. Opel has confidence because it's sold by Buick, has big bucket seats, a console-mounted 4-speed gear shift, and the GM safety features. And Opel has maneuverability. So we decided to drive rings around the whole group. General Motors' lowest price car is the only car in the world with confidence to challenge an elephant in a tug of war. And it drives rings around the herd. Opel Cadet, the mini brute.
NYPD has been brought to you by
ABC, where I'll be seeing you and that girl. I'm Ronald Thomas, and I'd like to invite you to join me every Thursday night.
Score works great, Anna. Someday I'll be president hairstyle. Score works great, Anna. Gee, if I get a guitar and a group, who knows hairstyle? Score works great on it. Sure, I swing, but Dad might let me take over the business hairstyle. Score doesn't hold too good. Just a little better than nothing at all. And you know, that ain't bad.
Oh, I could hide 'neath the wings of the bluebird as she sings. The 6 o'clock alarm would never ring, but it rings and I rise, wipe the sleep out of my eyes. My shaven razor's cold and it stings. Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? You once thought of me as a white knight on his steed. Now you know how happy I can be. Oh, and our good time starts and ends without dollar want to spend. But how much, baby, do we really need? Cheer up, sleepy Jean.
He's a monumental fraud. You need help, Sloan. Turn yourself in.
Believe me, Harry, the first guy that comes along with a better offer.
So, to save his friend's marriage, he makes her a better offer, which she takes him up on. And then he finds out she isn't anybody's mistress.
You gotta tell her. Tell her. Tell her. Of course you gotta tell her. But why to rush? Tell her in the morning.
How to save a marriage and ruin your life.
Well, I don't know why I bothered to stay on as your mistress.
You are not my mistress. It's over. I sent you that note.
I am not a public utility you can turn off with a note.
Will you stop yelling?
You wanted me, you've got me until I'm ready to call it off.
Why? All I tried to do was save a marriage.
Everybody loves somebody sometime. Yes, sir. Now, oh no, I didn't miss it. I hit my head. I feel pretty good tonight, and I should, because today I was named Playmate of the Month by the Los Angeles Police Department. And another thing, another nice thing happened to me today. NBC hung a star on my dressing room door. Mickey Rooney. Now don't you go away, cause here's a nice fellow to tell you who my guests are.
The Dean Martin Show, starring Joey Heatherton.
Got 'em dropping by the wayside, feeling I ain't gonna know. She came a long way from St. Louis, but baby, she's still got a long way to go.
Ship's log. Mr. Spock reporting. Dr. McCoy and I are prisoners of the chief criminal boss of a society patterned after old Earth gangsters.
Put your hands over your head, or you ain't gonna have no head to put your hands over.
You want to live, don't you, Kirk? You bet you do. But after I get through with you...
I don't have those tools by then. I'm gonna call up your ship and have them pick you up in a box.
like this. I may get one myself.
Daddy! Daddy!
Wait a moment. What have they done? What have they done to you? What have you done?
Okay, Pally, we're going for a ride.
Move aside, Smith! Let go! I can't, Bill. I'll be killed!
How dare you trap me? Next week, Will and Dr. Smith accidentally capture an evil space-time merchant.
William! You've just destroyed an entire civilization.
Next week, The Time Merchant on Lost in Space, right here on this channel.
The world will hear from me again. Now my work can begin. A work of infinite pleasure. A work of vengeance.
A different drum. Oh, can't you tell by the way I run? Every time you make eyes at me, whoa, you cry and moan and say it will work out. But honey child, I've got my doubts. You can't see the forest for the trees. So don't get me wrong. Not that I knock it, it's just that I am not in the market for a boy who wants to love only me. Yes, and I ain't saying you ain't pretty. Oh, I'm saying I'm not ready for any person, place, or thing to try and pull the reins in on me. Crying and grieving, we'll both live a lot longer if you live without me.
The Pentagon says that today's call-up is a precautionary measure to strengthen our forces. The 14,000-odd reservists is only a drop in the bucket compared to the pool of reservists that could be activated. But with the military beef-up, the agonizing search for a diplomatic solution to the crisis continues, as Frank Reynolds has noted. But if that diplomacy fails, what would our options be? What military action is being considered? ABC's Bill Downs reports.
If it's left up to the military to force release of the USS Pueblo and her crew, the options are few and highly dangerous. The Pueblo probably is in this dock area of Wonsan, a port said to be defended with 16-inch guns set in concrete, the bay protected by a system of MiG fighter bases said to have the heaviest concentration of Russian SAM anti-aircraft missiles outside of Hanoi. The balance of military power between North and South Korea is pretty even. So, what are the options? One is a blockade of the port of Wonsan, seeding the bay with sonar, pressure, acoustic, and other new mines. But a blockade would also trap the USS Pueblo. An amphibious landing or raid to free the Pueblo's crew would take months to prepare and might not come off. There also has been talk of a reprisal air raid on a North Korean target, but the Vietnam experience argues against this. It would be a fairly simple operation to seize North Korean shipping that used the supply routes to Haiphong, but the communists are unimpressed by hostages. And finally, there is the so-called unthinkable option, America's nuclear weapons. Washington's Democratic Senator Henry Jackson said today that if ground fighting breaks out again on the Korean Peninsula, then the United States would be forced to use tactical nuclear weapons because American GIs cannot be mobilized quickly enough to save the situation.
I promise you, I will not leave Collinwood.
Oh, you would leave immediately if you had no reason to stay here. And I am making certain that you have that reason.
I'm telling you, Angelique, if you do anything to harm Sarah, I'll...
You do nothing. As long as she is on the brink of death.
Brink of death?
She will not die. Unless you deceive me again.
Over bridge of sights, to rest my eyes in shades of green, under dreaming spires, to Ichiku Park, that's where I've been. What did you do there? I got high. What did you feel there? Well, I cried. But why the tears there? Tell you why. It's all too beautiful. It's all too beautiful. It's all too beautiful. It's all too beautiful. I feel inclined to blow my mind, get up, feed the ducks with a bun. They all come out to groove about, be nice and have fun and listen. Tell you what I'll do. What will you do? I'd like